The shade of it all. What the hell is up with my damn pictures? Look at this. Look how they try to ban the Mr. TA man up in here. They got my pictures all janky panky up in here. I gotta fix pictures and fix audio. They trying to ban Mr. TA man up in here. Look at this. Somebody come over here and take a look at this. They out here trying to ban the most extraordinary. Look at the picture. It's not even fully screened anymore. Look at this. I had everything set up beautifully and wonderfully for y'all. And now look at this foolishness on my screen. Gotta fix pictures. Ain't this some damn bull? Shit. Talking about. Damn.
Damn!
Yeah, I'm asking questions. Sweet Cherry Susan, girl, why you want to ban the most extraordinary show on YouTube? What you talking? Bro. I gotta fix all my damn pictures now. Sure. Now I'll do that shit later, but today it's about something else. It's about it's about some other stuff. We gonna get into some drama. Sure. Look at the picture on the screen. It's not even full. I gotta fix the damn the pixels. Yeah, I gotta fix the funky pixels. Look at this. It feels like my first day back after leaving y'all after last Saturday. Yeah, I was here last Saturday up in here. We was talking about some stuff. Yeah, we was out here being nosy and getting into people's business like the nosy neighbor. But let me tell y'all something out here. Nicki Minaj. Where you at, girl? Me trying to put a picture that actually fits the screen. Yeah. Yeah, she barely fits my screen. Look at that. Look at this. Gotta fix my pixels. Yeah, but she's still lovely. She's still lovely at the age of 40. Sure, probably the finest 40 you could ever fucking seen. What you talking about? Yeah, I'm gonna be cussing today because I'm pissed off right now. I'm pissed off like the way Megan Thee Stallion is hissed off. What you talking about? Hissed off. While I'm being pissed off over here, Megan Thee Stallion over here is hissed off, and she's throwing shots, baby. She's throwing shots, baby. You hear me? All over the place. Everybody getting kicked with the hooves. You want to call me a horse? You want to call me a horse in your damn Ruby the sleeves? You want to call me a horse? I'm a hoof kicking. I'm hoof kicking. Like a donkey. Yeah, she out here horse kicking because Nicki Minaj called her a horse. She said, I ain't been fucking with horses since Christopher Reeves, and now Megan Thee Stallion is out here horse kicking everybody's ass like a donkey. Yeah. What you talking?
DONKEY. I can dance if I want to. I can shake my donkey behind. Like this. I got junk in my trunk to groove with the funk, and I'm having a real good time. Let's kick it. You can dance if you want to. First you shake your dairy ass. Put one hand on your hip and then do a dip. And move it like you just don't care. I can dance. You can dance. Everybody donkey dance. Woo! Now that's a catchy tune.
Yeah, it's a catchy tune, donkey. She out here horse kicking Megan Thee Stallion. She out here horse kicking everybody's ass. Sure, she got tired. She said, yeah. Sure. Donkey style up in here. Sure. I just want to tell y'all the girls are fighting. What you talking? Oh my God. Yeah. But I'm over here pushing peacefulness. I'm pushing peace over here. I want peace and harmony up in here. I want to see Nicki Minaj featuring Megan Thee Stallion, featuring Cardi B, Lotto. Girl, Lotto, where you at, girl? You can stay over there with J-Lo, girl, with those 300,000 views after 2 weeks of being out talking. Oh my God. J-Lo is over here trying to put Lotto on because she got gassed up with the BTS what's his name? Jungkook? Is that his name? The BTS dude that put Lotto on his remix or something, and then that shit blew up and went worldwide and shit. And now J-Lo thought that she was gonna get the same kind of impact, but girl, you gotta link up with BTS if you want them kind of billions of views, J-Lo. Girl, girl, you ain't nothing but a funky flop, girl. What you talking? J-Lo is a flop and an op when it comes to Nicki Minaj because, yeah, as far as I can see, shit, girl, J-Lo, why you over here linking up with all of Nicki Minaj's ops? First it was Cardi B with the DJ Khaled song, yeah, and now it's Lotto. And no, both of those songs flop. What you talking? Oh my God! Yeah. So J-Lo, girl, you might want to stand down if you out here trying to become one of Nicki Minaj's ops, girl, linking up with ops, girl. Talking about. Yeah, I'm talking about J-Lo right now. She need to talk about what she need to worry about her is getting her funky husband some funky help because the man is a funky alcoholic and he need to get his shit together. Maybe shit. Yeah, her husband is a whole alcoholic. Sure. And some people would say, well, what about Nicki Minaj's husband? What is he then? What is he then? Damn, you gonna hold something that a kid did since he was 15 years old? What you talking? Shit. I kicked somebody's ass when I was 15. I got arrested for it. You gonna still call me a funky criminal? Shit. Well, I wasn't 15. I was about 17 because I was about 16 or 17. They told my ass I can get off my funky probationary when I was 18 years old. And guess what? I followed the funky rules. Yeah, I'm following the rules of the law. And I was following the rules of the law. And I ain't talking about the Megan's law up in there. I ain't gotta follow those rules because I ain't on no Megan's laws funky listery. Talking about. Sure. And if I was, I wouldn't have a job. What you talking about? Get a job, why don't ya? I wonder if Nicki Minaj ever tell her husband, get your ass up off my damn Versace couch and go find a job. Just asking questions. Sure, this is a commentary show, and we ask questions. Nicki Minaj and Lotto's and Cardi's and 21 Sandwich and all you rappers, the babies and Lil babies and Birdman babies and Weezy F babies and yeah. Show. Come on, all the rappers. Yeah, that's what we doing right now. We talking about these two fine ass rappers, probably the finest rappers you could ever fucking see. What you talking about? Girl, I said it. Two of the finest is out here bumping heads. They out here funky bumping heads. Sure. I don't know why they bumping heads for. Sure. Like two fine, yeah, they bumping heads. Like rams up in there for no damn reason. Sure. But yeah, Megan Thee Stallion, I'm here to tell you, Nicki Minaj. Girl, Megan Thee Stallion was over there on her live talking about all y'all that's been calling for me, which was Nicki Minaj. Here I come. Here I come. She said it. Girl, girl, what that meant was, girl, you better have a beat. She told pretty much Nicki Minaj, you better get ready for me because here I come. She said I'm independent, so pretty much I can do what I want, and I'm gonna do what I want. I'm gonna say what I want and how I feel. Y'all been calling for me, and here I come. I said, girl, Nicki Minaj, you better have you better have a diss song ready because here she come. She out here galloping towards your way, letting you know, girl. The game of the Queen's Throne up in here. We need to call somebody that made the Game of Thrones and make the game of the Queen's Thrones up in here. Shoot, Cersei versus the Targaryen dragon woman. Sure. But Nicki Minaj, girl, when she told your ass, well, she was on that live, that here I come, girl, your ass should have ran out and been calling every funky producer that there was in the industry to try to give your ass a beat. What the hell you doing calling Juju to be the guy that is allegedly sleeping with Megan Thee Stallion? I ain't saying the people are saying it. You think he gonna give up that good cookie to give you a funky beat? What the hell you talking about? Yeah, she thought that I can because I'm Nicki Minaj. What? Yeah, she thought that she can just get a free beat from Juju. The girl. Even if you was offering to pay it, girl, he pretty much said, girl, you gonna have to pay it, girl, because I ain't leaving this fine ass stallion to give your ass a hit single. What you talking about? Yeah, sure. He said I am the new partisan right now. I am in her corner, right, wrong, and indifferent. Now, if Has dumped me like she did Partisan, then I'm gonna flip the table right on top of her ass. Throw her right up under the damn slaughterhouse. He gonna throw her right in the slaughterhouse. Same slaughterhouse that Tory Lanez did in that video and act like that video wasn't about Megan Thee Stallion. Talking about you capping. Capping in your rap. But yeah. Now everybody out here, everybody wanna be a Team Tory Lanez. Or everybody wanna be a Team Tory Lanez now. Everybody wanna, yeah. Stay in your Tory lanes. Yeah. Now everybody adore Tory. when Mr. TEA done told y'all's ass that Tory Lanez was the victim. He's been the victim. Look at this video of Megan Thee Stallion kicking his ass in that parking lot, and she ain't give a damn if it was dark or not. Look at this video. I'm the only one with the video. Tell Mob Radio that if she wants to free Tory to come holler at me, and I can give her this damn video of Tory Lanez being a victim of Megan Thee Stallion. Look at this. Tory Lanez getting his ass kicked in the parking lot. Look at this video.
Oh, man. Come on, beat his ass. Beat his ass. Beat his ass. Oh, shit.
Oh, my God. Dumb. Sure, got his ass kicked. Sure, that was Tory Lanez being the victim and got his ass kicked in the parking lot by Megan Thee Stallion. Didn't care if it was dark or not. Yeah, that 2 for 2 terror was being terrorized. Yeah, I'm starting trouble with everybody. I don't give a damn back. And I'm just here to say that you can't ban the TEA man. What you talking about? Sure. Out here trying to ban me and blackball me and blackball me. Yeah, try to ban me, blackball me, and bar me like a Nicki Minaj. Yeah, they try to Nicki Minaj me. Shoot. But yeah, right now we talk about these two fine ass dime pieces. Sure. But Nicki Minaj is out here pretty much saying that one of them dime pieces is being ran through like some old funky clothes in the laundry, being ran through like a car in a car wash. What you talking about, girl? But yeah, Megan Thee Stallion. What the hell's up with this picture again? Look at it. Look at the picture. I'm gonna be pissed off this whole show up in here. Yeah, I'm gonna be pissed off. Get my damn pictures right now. Come on now. Talking about whoever the hell is the owner of this software that I'm using over here. Yeah, and help me with my Wi-Fi. Sometimes my Wi-Fi be janky too. But yeah, let's see how this picture come out. Look at that, it's all the way over there. I can't even see it. Yeah, I had everything set up perfectly for y'all, but now everything is unperfect. Sure, I feel unpretty. And right now, y'all should feel unpretty too. Like TLC said, shoot, I feel unpretty and y'all should feel unpretty too right now. Sure, because everything is fucked up. Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion, you see what happens when you beef? My damn system fucks up. Talking about. But yeah, Hiss and Funky Big Feet. Is that the name of the song? Funky Big Feet? Oh no. She's been calling Megan Thee Stallion Funky Butt. Why you keep calling her Funky Butt? That's tea within itself. She was over there on Twitter, Nicki Minaj. She keeps calling Megan Thee Stallion Funky Butt. I'm like, what the hell is that about? I said, Nicki Minaj, what are you talking about? Nah. Yeah, she kept on calling Megan Thee Stallion Funky Butt, and I'm like, girl, you got some tea about Megan Thee Stallion when y'all was on that set of what's the song? Hot Girl Summer. I was asking questions to myself. I said, what? I said, self, why the hell she keeps referencing Megan Thee Stallion as a funky butt? And she constantly kept on saying it. Never mind the damn line on your dead mama. Listen here now. Don't be talking about my damn dead mama now. Megan Thee Stallion, girl, yeah. I won't be damn surprised at the next damn award show somewhere. The MTV Video Music Awards, the damn BET Awards, the MTV Awards, the damn Nickelodeon Viewers Choice Awards. I won't be damn surprised if Megan Thee Stallion, yeah. Talking about my mama? Who the hell you think you are? Now you talking about my mama? What if I was talking about your daddy? You talking, yeah. I won't be surprised if the next award show Megan Thee Stallion runs down, gallops. She'll gallop down. She'll turn into a damn, she'll transform into a stallion, gallops right towards Nicki Minaj and her, and then kicks her. Talking about my mama. How would you feel if I was talking about your daddy? Sure, ain't nobody, let's leave the families out of it. I guess that's what Nicki Minaj was saying. She said, hold on now, let's just leave families out. But now here she go talking about your dead mama. Either we gonna leave the family out or we just, well then again, hold on now, you talking about, but then again, I don't know now, because then it goes back to Megan Thee Stallion really didn't put an ad on it. She didn't put an act. She didn't say Nicki Minaj's name. She didn't say nothing with the word Minaj a trois. She didn't say nothing like that. Yeah, she ain't say nothing about no Roman Polanski, which is a pervert within himself. We all know who Roman Polanski is. He's an old funky pervert that crossed the border somewhere. Now he's trying to hide somewhere. Yeah, we know who you are, Roman Polanski. You in trouble if you come over here. If I spot your ass, I'm calling the federales. I'm calling the federales right now because I just saw Roman the pervert. Hello? Federales, this is Mr. TEA calling to let you know I just saw Roman Polanski, the old funky pervert that tried to cross the border and get away from the perversion that he was in. I would have ratted on Roman Polanski's old funky butt ass. Tattletale right now if I could. Yeah, Nicki Minaj, girl, your kinds of freakiness and perversion. Let's not associate freakiness with perversion, because I'm a freaky man. I get freaky deaky whenever the hell I feel like it with my wife. And let's not associate freaky with perversion. Shit. That man is a funky pervert, girl, and you associate with these weirdos now. People question Takesha 69. That man got in trouble with the law. That man had to do some time. Well, he didn't do no time. He had to do some damn probation, and he was put on a program where he had to finish his GED, which his dumb ass failed. And I think he got back in trouble because he failed the GED test. Yeah, I guess he was listening to the show. He thought 2 + 2 = 22, and his ass, he got the X. He got the fail button. Talking about. Yeah, he was listening to my show and he thought 2 + 2 = 22. Sure. Yeah, Tekashi 69 failed his GED test because he thought that. That was his problem. Back to what I was saying, girl, you keep associating with these weirdos and funky perverts, and now look at this. They got everybody, got you defending your husband every chance you get. Damn! Damn! You ain't had these many problems. You was going out with that cornball ass Safari talking. You shoulda, stuck to the rivers and the lakes that you was used to. And this is a damn message to everybody out there. Stop trying to jump, hop, and skip your ass to another relationship when shit is pretty much going through its ups and downs. And then you want to hop, skip to a new big old boinker. You probably thought, the boinker was harder on the other side. Yeah, now look at you. You're chasing it. People is gonna say, I thought you was a Bob. I thought you was down with us. Shut your mouth. Shut your damn mouth right damn now. Sure. Team TA over here, what you talking about?
Oh my God!
Mr. TA, you ain't nothing but a funky flip-flopper. You over here always praising Nicki Minaj's.
Get the flip-flop shit on me!
Yeah, what you did. Yeah, the Bob's gonna step on my neck like the way Nicki Minaj is stepping on that big footprint. Yeah, sure. They're gonna run down on me just like Rolly. Look at this. Talking about. Just like that. I'm gonna be out in the street shopping. I'm gonna be at aisle 6. Aisle 6, looking through the cereal. Let me get me some good old Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and all of a sudden somebody gonna run down on me like I did. Look at this. I'm gonna have to defend myself like you're a Sky from the baddies. Look at this. I'm gonna have to defend myself and kick and fight back. Trying to get me some damn cereal in the Bob. You're gonna pop out on me like this. You run down on me like that for? I was just saying my opinion. But yeah, that's yeah. I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting the way Nicki Minaj, girl. Yeah, she should have had you waiting. Yeah, she should have been having Nicki Minaj sitting down waiting till Friday. I'm here to tell y'all that Nicki Minaj dropped that damn Funky Bigfoot song on a damn Sunday or something like that, or Saturday. Girl, you should have been soaking. Let me break it down to y'all, right? Damn now. Yeah. I'm a A&R in my own mind. I'm an A&R and I'm a executive. Let me put on my imaginary executive uniform. Nicki Minaj, girl. This girl done dropped a hit song on your ass. Well, it really wasn't on your ass. It was just a little line there that triggered you, and you got all upset and uptight and got your whole G-string in a bunch. Just a little line that just went overboard. Girl, Cardi B told your ass to go over there and take your whole husband to a park. And you ain't say a damn thing about that. Girl, miss me with the bullshit. Well, maybe it's because Nicki Minaj got a thing for naturally fine women with bad bodies. And maybe, I think she was triggered because Megan Thee Stallion is a bad bitch with a bad body. And she can twerk. What? You ain't give Cardi this energy because in real time, Cardi B is a monster. Well, I shouldn't say that now. Cardi B is a pretty woman now. But before this, yeah, she was dating DJ Self over there on Power 105.1. Yeah. She feel like Cardi B ain't on her level of fineness. This is about the battle of the fineness. I think Nicki Minaj, girl, are you upset about that line? Or you upset because Megan Thee Stallion is just fine? What you talking? I don't know now, because girl, that line really wasn't needed for all of this. She had your ass going crazy, girl. She had you on your Cardi B type time. You know how Cardi B be ranting and raving and going crazy, cussing out fans and all this stuff, and Cardi, what you doing here? Why you calling my name? Give me the fuck? The fuck? Yeah, that's how Cardi B be acting. Sure, old Nicki Minaj. Here I come. Yeah, she been told Nicki Minaj, here I come. Nicki Minaj, you should have had your damn producer already in the studio with you. You should have had your raps ready. You should have had everything ready, girl. You had a damn 6-year beat sitting down somewhere. How you gonna tell a producer you had his beat sitting? How you gonna tell Megan Thee Stallion's producer, Juju the Beat, that you had his beat sitting somewhere for 6 years? You didn't want to fuck with me for 6 years, but now you want to use my beat after 6 years to diss a woman that I'm dealing with now. What kind of sense did that even make? Think about that. Nicki Minaj wanted to use Juju the Beat, which is Megan Thee Stallion's producer and possibly lover. That's what people are saying. Partisan. But I ain't gonna say nothing. Nicki Minaj wanted to use Juju the Beat's beat that she had sitting for 6 years to diss Megan Thee Stallion. What do you expect to happen? No, when Megan Thee Stallion told your ass, here I come, all y'all that's been calling for me, here I come. I'm galloping right towards your way. You ain't been fucking with no horses, but I'm coming to fuck with you. So here I come. You should have got your shit ready. You should have had your raps ready. Yeah. But clearly you didn't. You didn't have your producer on deck. You gotta call an in-house producer. What's his name? I don't even know his name. He's not even a well-named producer. Something Kurt Cobain? Something like that. Then you turn around and you put out an acapella saying, I'm just gonna put it out for any producer to do. I'm gonna put my acapella out for any producer to produce a beat for it. That looks desperate. Yeah. But my thing is, girl, if you're gonna have the song, because clearly she had the song, she dropped it, Bigfoot. You should have did the song and put it out on Pink Friday. You should have had people sitting and waiting. Nicki Minaj should have just sat and ate her food until Friday. Point blank, period. She should have waited, did the song, let Megan Thee Stallion get whatever clout she was getting off the song. Today should have been the day where you should have been promoting Bigfoot. Friday, Bigfoot. No matter how trash people feel like it is, on Friday, people would have had a different opinion. It wasn't good timing, in my opinion. Nicki Minaj dropped that song way too early. It was not good timing. She needed to drop that song on Friday. She should have pretty much built the anticipation up. She should have built up the energy to drop Bigfoot on Pink Friday, this Friday. Because the clout for his would have been dying down by now. And the anticipation for Bigfoot would have been building up by now. For Friday. Pink Friday. But no. And a lot of the Bobs is very delusional. They don't know how to get out of their own ways and minds and pretty much tell Nicki, girl, you should have dropped it on Friday. You should have built up the energy, girl. Today, Monday, all the way till Friday. Everybody would have been tuned in. Everybody would have been sitting with their popcorn, getting ready, baby. Getting ready for the weekend. She dropped that shit damn near the same day that his came out. Girl, you were supposed to be sitting on Bigfoot, girl. You should have been ready, girl. You should have made sure every bar was gonna hit. You might have been, sure. rewriting some shit. You could have even prolonged the song with more disses and throwing some more people in the song. You could have had a whole week to plan it. You could have had, what's his name? Kurt Cobain on the beat, adding a little bit more to the beat to make it more, a club song, a hit song, baby. Yeah, she should have sat down and just let, Megan Thee Stallion get her shine, let people eat it up, the hit song. The energy would have died down by now for Nicki Minaj to start promoting the Bigfoot song today until Friday. Then dropped it on Friday. But instead, she dropped it, a day after his came out, or the 2 days after? It's all about that timing, and it wasn't a good. Yeah, it really wasn't a good time for Nicki Minaj. And a lot of people are pretty much Team Megan right now. They probably feel the same way. It was just bad timing for Nicki Minaj to drop that song. And she looked very pressed. I did not take screenshots of all those damn tweets. I was not filling up my damn gigabytes in my little ass phone to show y'all every damn thing she was saying. I do that when I get my camera in my big screen, talking like, yeah. But today, I just wanted to talk about it. I do all that when I get the big screen and the backdrop and everything. Shoot, lights, camera, action up in here. Donkey, do you condone these two fine-ass ladies going head-to-head? Donkey, what's your opinion? Look at Donkey. Donkey said, I don't condone these two fine ladies going head-to-head like Rams. What you doing? Yeah. Donkey, which one is finer? Look at him. He said, "Oh yeah, I like them both." Shoot. Look at that. Donkey moving to the side. He said, "I ain't picking a side." Look at that. He said, "I'm in the middle of this one." Shoot, they both fine as wine up in here. Yeah, come here. Yeah, give me a donkey, a hoof fist bump donkey. But yeah, this was the topic. This shit went trending every damn well. I know Cardi B is somewhere sitting like, damn, I wish I had this kind of clout right about now. I could use some good clout right about now. Yeah, Cardi B is somewhere sitting upset. And I'm sure she is a little bit upset. You know, Cardi B, where you at, girl? Because, yeah, Nicki Minaj is over there on Station Head somewhere. Damn near on. Girl, where's Queen Radio? If you're going to be doing all this talking, well, then again, we don't hear them loud sound effects like on my show. Yeah, Cardi, girl, Nicki Minaj is spilling some beans on your ass. Sure. With no regards for you and Megan's friendship. Cardi B, how do you feel about your Nicki Minaj saying, because you know Megan Thee Stallion is messy, you know the girl can get messy. She sat over there on Nicki Minaj's whole entire live talking about let's go somewhere and write some shit. Let's go write some shit, implying that you don't write, Cardi. You know how it goes. Don't even play coy with me, Cardi. Don't you play coy with me. Don't you play no coy lure with me. Talking about. Yeah, everybody knew what Megan Thee Stallion was implying when she was over there sitting on Nicki Minaj's live talking about let's go and write some shit. And then even Nicki Minaj was pretty much telling her, girl, let's not go there. Yeah, so Cardi, to some degree, you need to thank Nicki Minaj for putting Megan Thee Stallion in check and putting she put a stop to pretty much Megan Thee Stallion throwing shade at you on her live, saying let's go write some shit because these girls out here ain't writing no raps. They got Partisan, which was her ex-boyfriend, writing her raps. Well, writing your raps, Cardi. Yeah, that's what Nicki Minaj was implying. That yeah. Well, actually, Megan Thee Stallion said it, and then Nicki Minaj stopped her from going any further. But Nicki Minaj it was saying that Megan Thee Stallion, girl, you over here calling Cardi B a funky, dirty Mexican.
Oh my God!
Talking. When the hell did that happen? Girl, do you have any audio to prove your case, Nicki Minaj? Because yeah, that's word of mouth. That's hearsay. Allegedly, I want some facts. I want to hear. I want you to start recording your conversations with these female rappers that be hanging out with you, like the way Lotto recorded your ass. Shit. But yeah, Nicki Minaj is saying pretty much. It sounded like she wasn't lying. She's saying these things for Megan Thee Stallion to come out and denounce some of the things that Nicki Minaj is saying out here. Yeah, she just spilling a whole bunch of tea, and Nicki Minaj, are you okay over there, girl? You just clocking all kinds of tea about Megan Thee Stallion, girl. What about Cardi? Oh, like I said, I think it's a pretty thing. I think it's a pretty girl rock. It's a pretty girl rock, baby. Yeah, she got a thing for Megan Thee Stallion because, yeah. She got a thing for a pretty girl, and Megan Thee Stallion is a pretty girl with a nice body, and yeah, you shake some ass and possibly take your man. She's a freaky girl when she's drunk, and pretty much, yeah. Allegedly, you can hump at the right time, right? Well, then again, if you single, ready to mingle, then that's her damn funky business. Pop that coochie. Then we always do songs about throwing it back on people and busting it wide open like it ain't nobody. It's funky business. Now all of a sudden we just talking down on women and their body counts and yeah, what happened to being freaks? Well, shoot, Nicki Minaj, girl, you got you a couple men that you got Safari, you got your husband now, you got your Meek Mills, you got your Cuervos, yeah, you was bumping and you was used to grind on Drake on stages and flirt around with people and yeah. Sure, so why can't people date? People saying you used to date Nas. So why all of a sudden it's a bad thing now? Oh, because you married now and settled down.
Oh my God!
Now because people ain't chasing after just Nicki Minaj. Now everybody is nothing but funky hoes now. Girl. Girl, you upset because you ain't that girl no more?
Oh my God!
Is Nicki Minaj pressed because Megan Thee Stallion is the girl she, I don't know, used to be? I don't know. She was throwing it back on everybody like that, but yeah. Nicki Minaj, I'm sure you had your taste of man that you wanted and desired and knew that desired you, and I'll give him a little taste, like Big Mama's house. Yeah, I'll give him a little taste. Why the hell you think Drake is out here? Yeah. Drake ain't fucking with Nicki Minaj because I don't think Drake fully got a good taste of what Nicki Minaj had in them draws. And Drake is upset. Drake is willing to work with any op of Nicki Minaj. Yeah. Sure. And now he got to sit back and look at her married to Kenneth Petty, somebody that was over there on the corner of Queens, and he got to live happily ever after with his a woman crush Wednesday talking. Now Drake got to sit there sadder than ever. Yeah. Sadder than ever. Donkey, what the hell you making fun of Drake putting a sad face on Donkey? What you talking? Look at Donkey making fun of Drake and a sad face because Nicki Minaj moved on and found love after lockup. Nicki Minaj, girl, you found love after lockup. Yeah. So. Now Drake is upset and won't want to work with Nicki Minaj. She gotta twist his arm and twist his hair. Yeah, and Drake, why you keep looking like 21 Sandwich? Y'all trying to be double mid twin brothers or something? Sure, y'all both changing y'all hairstyles and y'all trying to live vicariously through each other. Y'all souls are entwined or something like y'all's hair. But yeah, girl, everybody's clowning you, Nicki Minaj, because you out here living that love after lockup lifestyle, and now you upset because Megan Thee Stallion is out here, you're hoof kicking, donkey style kicking, throwing shade at people, talking about Megan's laws. These girls is upset with Megan. They should be mad at Megan's law. Well, the shade of it all. What? I said, girl, I don't think that's gonna fly good with Nicki Minaj, even though you ain't say her name, but you're like Megan Thee Stallion said on the Breakfast Club, yeah, hit dog will holler, and yeah, Bert, talk it. Sure. And Charlemagne, Champagne Cabbage Patch Man. What the hell is Megan Thee Stallion talking about? I want to call and talk to you, Charlemagne. Didn't she say that on the Breakfast Club? I said, Charlemagne, you should be wanting to question Megan Thee Stallion, and Charlemagne, you shouldn't be too evocative about that Megan's Law rap bar that Megan Thee Stallion said. What you talking, Charlemagne? Yeah, I think Megan Thee Stallion told Charlemagne when she called in, I wanted to call and talk to you, Charlemagne. I said, why you want to just talk to Charlemagne? What is that about? And then I remembered, yeah, justice for Jessica Reed. What you talking? That's some shade at Charlemagne while calling the show. Yeah, Charlemagne had to sit his ass right there and be Team Megan because you don't want to piss her off right now. Sure, you see that cobra right there she got around her face? She's striking everybody. Go ahead and say something stupid and downplay what I'm doing, Charlamagne, so I can bring up free Jessica Reed right there now in front of your face on your show. Talk it. Charlamagne was just looking like that on the phone saying, let me just be Team Megan right now. In all cause. Yeah, you look on your phone right now. Yeah. You probably, Charlamagne, are you on the offenders list? Allegedly, I don't know. I'm just asking questions. I ain't saying you are. I'm asking you, are ya? True, because I heard something about Jessica Reed, how you provided something. You provided the Spanish fly? Sure. Allegedly, these are the stories that's being told about Charlamagne. And I thought it was kind of, shady that she said, Charlamagne, I'm here to talk to you, baby. Why Charlamagne? Why not Envy, girl? Why? Because Charlamagne is the one that was in trouble and he was arrested and charged with a lesser charge. Yeah. What you doing with a 15-year-old? You 20-something years old and she's got assaulted. Sure. So I thought it was kind of odd, and they sat right there and Charlamagne, you better sit your ass right there and shut your mouth and praise that woman, or you gonna be in trouble. You gonna be in the next in the part 2 of the Megan's Law. Shit. Charlamagne was scared. But yeah, back to who's winning right now? A lot of people are saying Megan Thee Stallion is the winner right now, no matter how many tweets Nicki Minaj is putting out. They saying they don't give a damn about how many station heads Nicki Minaj is out here funky doing. Nicki, girl, when I saw the first tweet, I said, okay. Oh shit, she putting ads on it. Names and shit. 5th tweet, I said, oh shit. I think the girl is going crazy. When she started doing station head, I said, oh shit, the girl done lost it. She crashed out talking. She done crashed out. Nicki Minaj, you better get your ass back on the good foot. What you talking? Girl, the girl didn't even say nothing about your husband, girl. You the one putting that on your husband. Don't be talking about my family. What? She's talking about Megan's family, the law. If anything, sure, you should have sat right there, and if you felt some type of way about it, you shouldn't have showed it. You exposed yourself, girl. You're out here trying to expose Megan Thee Stallion when you just exposing how angry you are. And I think it's because Megan Thee Stallion is a beautiful lady with a fat ass and some big old titties talking. Because people done said some stuff by now, Lottos and everybody. I guess she don't think too much of, women with plastic surgery. She got something against natural bodies? Yeah, clappers that actually clap. Sure. Yeah, I think it was deeper than rap. I think it was deeper than that. It wasn't just about the bar. It was about a lot of things. But the thing is, girl, dig up your dead mama and apologize or something like that, she said. Oh, apologize to your dead mama. That's when I knew that, yeah, girl, You lost the war and you lost the battle, girl. At the end of the day, she didn't have to take anything Megan Thee Stallion said to heart. She didn't apply. If it don't apply, let it fly. Even if it did apply, girl, you should have let it fly, and you should have came out on Pink Friday, what you talking with the Bigfoot song. That's what she should have did. Even if she took it as the song applied to her and her family, her husband, she should have sat there and got her shit together for Friday. Working on who's gonna produce the beat by now. Get all your bars together. This should have been the time. She should have been, more strategic about her moves. Right now, she's playing checkers while Megan is playing chess right now. Nicki Minaj, girl, are you too old to play the game right now? Let's throw that out there. People say don't age shame, but this is a new era. This ain't MySpace days. This ain't wearing weird all kinds of wigs and big old plastic bracelets and bright colors. Yeah, it's not that kind of time, Nicki Minaj. These girls are on real time. Y'all can throw y'all little shade back and forth. Y'all been throwing shade back and forth. But that little bar really triggered you, girl. You labeled your own husband. Even if he is on the damn Megan's Law list. Like I said, you should have been preparing instead of going off right then and there by the snap of a finger. That kind of shows that she doesn't have a team. That kind of shows that she is the captain of the boat, but don't listen to her crew. We finna hit an iceberg. Shut the fuck up. I got this. Then boom, the iceberg hits. Yeah. Nicki Minaj needs a better team. I don't know what worked for her back in the days. Oh yeah, she had a team. She had Young Money, Cash Money, as she still represents. Even ain't nobody young over there. The Young Money owner is 50 years old, losing hair. Wayne. Birdman out here still wearing Uggs. I mean, not Uggs. Shout out to the Uggs. Those are more expensive than the shoes that Birdman wears, which is the lugs with the L on it. Y'all remember back in the 90s when people were wearing lugs and big old bulky, round elephant-looking shoe? Like an elephant foot. The lugs. Yeah. But yeah, Young Money, Cash Money was her motivation. She had a real team behind her. And even when she was going through her beef with Remy, I feel why she couldn't really hold her own then. She had to bring in Drake and Wayne on the No Frauds or something like that. But now she got Megan Thee Stallion. She feels she can seriously compete with Megan, though. I don't get it. I don't know. Girl, are you physically scared of Remy? Remy is crazy. Let me not say too much. And well, then again, she said, "Girl, how you leave your one son for a stack or something like that, girl? She bring your son in there." Oh, hold on now. Hold on. Let me think about this. Nicki Minaj, girl, you been bringing family members in this, girl. You brought up Remy Ma's one son. But then again, she was talking about your brother and yeah. I don't know. She was talking about her one son. Well, how about we leave the kids out? Because if you think about it, Nicki Minaj is going off talking about, I got a 3-year-old. Okay. You was talking about Remy Ma's one son being left for a stack. So, girl, yeah, it's giving an entitlement. It's giving I can say what I want, but y'all can't say what y'all want about my family. Well, ain't nobody saying that about her baby, but girl, you said something about somebody's one son. So, girl, I think people can talk about your husband. I don't think Remy Ma said anything about anybody's children. Did it? Remy Ma, you said anything about anybody's babies? One sons or yeah. Because yeah, we don't go there. Remy Ma was going in on your brother, and what else he was talking about? I might have to go listen to that song. Cause every time I listen to it, I forget about it right after I listen to it. Sheetha. But yeah, I want to know why every time there's I can't even say that Hiss is a big diss record. But then again, Remy Ma's song was a bigger diss record, but guess what? She didn't have a producer to clear the record. Oh my God, I just got another epiphany, y'all. Is this a damn cycle? Am I in a Twilight Zone? Is everything happening to Nicki a damn reverse? Because pretty much nobody gave a damn when Lil' Kim was going through it, but everybody praised Nicki Minaj. Now that Nicki Minaj is going through it like Lil' Kim was, everybody praying Megan Thee Stallion. When Remy Ma was going through it with Nicki Minaj, people was praising Remy Ma, but guess what? The producer didn't clear the diss record, which was Nas's record. And I would think, hey, maybe Nas had something to do with pulling that record off of iTunes. Knowing Nas and Nicki Minaj is cool, and they did that song, and possibly they were linked together back in the days. I don't know. Allegedly, it's what I heard. Hold on now. Is everything yeah, girl, is God out here putting you through what you was putting women through? Because it feels kind of like that. Everything that Nicki Minaj is going through now, other female artists were going through then. When Nicki Minaj was the it girl. Lil' Kim, nobody cared about Lil' Kim and her diss records. Saying, those are trash. Nicki Minaj's song is just better. And they kept Nicki Minaj as the it girl. They didn't want to go back in time and reheat up cold French fries with Lil' Kim. They felt Lil' Kim had her time. She had, and it's time for the new girl, which is Nicki Minaj. And I think to some degree, not all the way, but Lil' Kim kind of is coping with the fact that, she was that it girl, but it's time to move on. But there's some degree, hey, now, Lil' Kim still tries to find her ways back in by linking up with ops. She's very cool with Cardi. She tried to do the song with Megan Thee Stallion, throwing shade at Nicki Minaj's son. Y'all remember that song? And that got pulled off of YouTube, I think, by Megan Thee Stallion. What was it, the Plan B song? The Plan B remix? So yeah, Nicki Minaj linked up with Remy Ma to do the song. Wake Up, I think the name of the song was. So yeah, Lil' Kim is still upset with Nicki Minaj. But the thing is, Nicki Minaj is the now Little Kim. Everybody is saying, Nicki Minaj, even though, low-key, even though Nicki Minaj is a certified diss record. But girl, people feel like that diss record was just way too much for that hit song. She just said Megan's Law. Don't blame me, blame Megan's Law. that wasn't. Yeah, nobody needed a whole diss song for Megan Thee Stallion because of one line that Megan Thee Stallion said in the song. Nobody gives a damn about the rest of the song in Hiss. All people care about is the Megan's Law because Nicki Minaj made it that. Now that Nicki Minaj is upset at the words Megan's Law and the law, now the world is focusing on Megan's Law. So girl, you started this commotion. If anybody is against you, Nicki Minaj, that would be on you. Nobody told you to go out of your way to and above and beyond to do these tweets and the lives and if you got a diss song, drop it on a special day. You should have allowed Megan Thee Stallion to eat all the way until Monday. Yesterday, girl. You should have started your promo for Bigfoot on Monday. You should allow her to have her moment with Hiss. Let everybody eat it up, swallow it up, digest it, fart it out. You should have just sat right there and chilled. And then started promoting your song, Bigfoot, on Monday. Or possibly today. Get your producers ready, get the music ready, and get ready for Friday. You could have won this battle. People would have had a difference of an opinion of your song if it was dropped on Friday, I guarantee. Because everybody know that Fridays are Nicki Minaj's days. You hear Hiss on a Saturday or a Friday, people would have ate it till Sunday. But Monday, if you would have put out a Bigfoot dropping this Friday, people would have had the energy already going. They would have got their popcorns ready. They would have, it's about to be a moment. It's about to be a moment. And Bigfoot would have been consumed by the consumers a lot different if it was dropped on a Pink Friday. People would have had their marijuana. Yeah, it's Friday, girl. We finna turn up with this motherfucker. People would have been buying bottles in honor of Megan Thee Stallion because I know she likes to drink. Yeah, they would have had a moment with Bigfoot. But instead, you just kind of showed that you was pressed by dropping Bigfoot right away. Throwing all those tweets out. People saying the song is trash because the song is pretty much a bunch of tweets that you was tweeting. So they pretty much saw the song in your tweets. You're tweeting out all the bars in your song. And it's like, girl, you could have been, tweeting some of the bars for Friday. Then they would have got the whole song and they would have, they would have been, they would have accepted it a lot different than the way they doing it now. A lot of people are saying it's trash because I say a lot of people saying the song is trash because it's showing how pressed Nicki Minaj was. And this was just a rush song. Down to the producer, Juju on the beat. Girl, you try to get Juju on the beat to produce a diss song. And people feel like, girl, that's just desperation. No. You know how that was going to turn out. And then you started throwing shade at Juju on the beat as if, like, for what? You really wanted to use that song, that beat, if he allowed you to use that beat. That would have been hella shade to Megan if Juju on the beat allowed you to use his beat to diss Megan. But since it didn't go your way, you drag him and he drags you and whatever. Yeah, back and forth bullshit. But girl, you should have had your own producer ready. Cobain, he should have been the producer by now, adding a little bit more to the beat. You should have had this. Bigfoot should have been a hit #1 record if it was dropped on Friday. If she would have dropped it on Friday, it would have been worldwide, would have been #1 on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, and TubeViews, and Instagram, Grams, that's Insta, Bookface, Facebook, MySpace, Your Space, Our Space, yeah! Everybody would have been eating it up, Bigfoot. But instead, girl, you dropped it damn near the day after his, trying to overshadow his. People listened to it and felt like it just wasn't necessary right then and there. Pink Friday would have been more of a mood. It would have been more of a moment. People would have, had some time to let go of the hit song. People were still eating up the hiss. People were still enjoying the diss bar, I guess, the Megan's Law. People were still eating that up a little bit. You didn't allow people to digest that song before you shove Bigfoot down our throats. Now, people are going to pretty much say, I'm wrong. You can kiss my funky ass. I know I'm right. I'm just telling the truth. And the truth hurts, of course. The truth is always going to hurt, especially when it's your faves and people that you're rooting for. And always, nobody wants to be on the losing side of things. Nobody does. Especially when you've been riding for somebody for so long and then boom, and they're called out for their foolishness. And it's like you're a part of the embarrassment. So people are going to defend Nicki to the end, which is cool and fine and dandy. But it is what it is. She should have dropped Bigfoot on Friday. People would have ate it up on Friday. It's really that damn simple. She showed she was pressed by putting out thousands of tweets, thousands of lives, and talking about her dead mama, and doing the most over a damn line, which is Megan's Law. Is that even a line? Or is that just a law? You said you mad because she said the words Megan's Law, which is the law. How dare you be upset about that and go above and beyond to try to tell the world that this girl's sleeping with her mama's ex-man, allegedly T.Y.S. That's what people saying that, yeah. Now you just doing the most. And if you ain't got no receipts, girl, people are just feeling like they don't give a damn. If you ain't got the proof to show any of what you're saying, that's hearsay. You just showing how pressed you are by saying stuff like that and putting out this song so fast and putting out all those tweets and putting out all those lives and talking about this woman's dead mother. And girl, nobody would appreciate talking about your dead father in the song. So people have the right idea by saying, girl, you lost the battle. You thought you ate this song, which you did. You did I like the song. I like it's hip hop. But was it necessary for all that? Yeah, for Friday. Now, if you was triggered by what she said with Megan's Law, fine. We understand. Your husband was arrested for something that he's got to deal with for the rest of his life, literally. He's on a sex offenders list. But that's your problem. You married that man that's on a sex offenders list. Now, did you do any research on the man before marrying him? Who knows? And that we don't give a damn because once again, that was your issue. You married the man. You should have did the research. We ain't gonna do research for you. And even if people did, I'm sure Nicki Minaj would have treated her bobs just like CHRISEAN Rock treats her rock heads. Mind y'all fucking business. Go get some money. Yeah, some of these big-headed celebrities don't take no criticism from not no damn body. And that's why they get left by them damn selves. I be questioning, why does Lil Wayne, Drake, all these young money artists don't be linking with Nicki like that no more? It takes forever and a day. Yeah, she go live and she constantly scream for Drake to come on her live, and Drake just doesn't want to go. I remember there was a time where they had a birthday party for Lil Wayne and Nicki Minaj wasn't invited. So Nicki Minaj did something in her past that's catching up to her ass nowadays, and is really weighing on her. She really ain't got a lot of people in her corner. Maybe people don't want to associate with Nicki Minaj because who she is married to. A lot of people probably don't want to be seen shaking hands with Kenneth Petty because he's on a sex offenders list. Maybe people are just on that kind of time right now. What was the last rapper or artist you saw hanging out with Puffy talking? Ever since these allegations came out, ain't nobody been, well, I ain't even been seeing Puffy lately. Puffy don't want to be seen with Puffy right now. Yeah, Megan Thee Stallion wins the battle because she threw it out there. Hit dog. Now and honestly, I think you're still hollering. I mean, you're probably over there on Twitter and on Station Head at the same time. You got two phones. One, you're tweeting something while talking on your Station Head on the other phone. Sure. But Megan said what she said, and she left it at that, and she moved on. Now, if Megan Thee Stallion, I won't be surprised if Megan Thee Stallion drops another song this Friday, which is a complete diss record to Nicki Minaj. And then what? And then what? What if Megan Thee Stallion decides to put out a whole entire diss record calling out Nicki Minaj's name on Friday? What is that going to do for Nicki Minaj's career? The world is pretty much saying Nicki Minaj lost the battle with its Bigfoot song, which is a whole diss song to Megan Thee Stallion. They say Megan Thee Stallion won this battle, and she only said Megan's Law. What the hell? So now if Megan Thee Stallion drops a whole diss record on Nicki Minaj on Friday, produced by Juju the Beat, even if Nicki Minaj drops another diss record, people aren't going to eat it up. Because people are going to be more interested in what Megan Thee Stallion has to really say about Nicki Minaj. So Nicki Minaj, you slipping, girl. You slipping like you stepping on banana pills, baby. And you got to get your ass up on that good foot, girl. I don't know which foot is fucked up, but get up on the good one, Nicki. Because you ain't stepping right. You stepping in all kind of press behavior. You stepping with press behavior. You ain't stepping like a queen like the way you used to, girl. I don't know if Young Money maybe it was Young Money that made her feel like she was just this over, all-out queen of the all queens. Lil Wayne especially. Birdman, I'm sure they used to spoil her rotten. First female of Young Money. Everybody adored Nicki Minaj when she first came out. She was the bright, pretty girl that was that big smile, and yeah. She had all them colors. Remember, she had the chicken wing necklace. She was different. She ain't pop out with the fur coats, and yeah, she had big wigs, standing up with the flat top wigs and all kind of stuff. It was a vibe around that time, and we was enjoying it. We was eating it up. But now you got these different personalities, these Romans, and you're associating yourself with these pedophiliac kind of people, which is Roman Polanski, Takesha 69, let's be clear, the husband is on a offenders list, even though he did what he did at the age of 15. He ain't no grown man being a pedophile. That's the difference. Now, to some degree, I can understand. Do something at the age of 15 if you're a child. 2 kids. For the rest of his life. But the thing is, people are associating Kenneth Petty as a child molester. That's the problem. Even Cardi B. Girl. And I don't think that's funny that you would tell somebody that's married to someone that's on an offenders list to go out and take your husband to a park. That's not something you say, Cardi. And a lot of people didn't hold Cardi to that. They just thought that was a dig and it was funny. But at the end of the day, why would you tell somebody that's married to an offender that's on the offenders list to go take her husband to a park? It's weird. No, you tell her to keep your husband from a park is what you tell them. You don't tell them to go take their husband to a park. What the hell is wrong with you, Cardi? You ever starting trouble with Cardi even though she's been quiet? Well, I guess since Cardi's been quiet, Nicki Minaj has been picking up Cardi's energy because you're not Cardi. Now, Nicki Minaj, girl, you are the new Cardi right now out here ranting and raving like an animal. People love when I bash and trash Cardi, but today is going to be bash and trash Nicki Minaj because recently she been acting like a damn right fool up in here. For the last 5 days. For the last 5 days. I thought you was a Bob. You ain't. Shut your mouth. You shut your damn mouth right damn now. It's a problem now. Ain't too many people that's giving these artists real live criticism, telling them to pull back from the song, wait, pause, let's think this out, let's bust a move when it's time, baby. Yeah, we counterattack. Let people eat up the song hits and we drop on Pink Friday. What you talking, Nicki Minaj? The girl didn't even have a beat ready for her diss record. She said I had Juju on a beat sitting for 6 years. And now after 6 years you want to use my beat and work with me. Girl, girl, keep it pushing. Juju the beat said, hell no, what you talking? Nicki Minaj got upset. She said, I guess I gotta use an in-house producer, which is Cobain. Cobain, how do you feel about being an in-house producer, damn near, but being second to call to produce Nicki Minaj's diss record? She used you as a last feels about being a last resort for Nicki Minaj's diss song. Why didn't Nicki Minaj call Cobain to produce her song first? Why she wanted to use Juju on the beat first? I would feel shaded by Nicki Minaj if I was Cobain. Yeah, oh, now you like the beat for your song? When I could have gave you this beat? Yeah. Well, it would have been better if Juju on a beat produced a diss record to diss Megan Thee Stallion. Well, it probably would have been more shade to Megan Thee Stallion, but you got to think about, yeah, did you not know that he was gonna say no? I could have told you, girl, hell, girl, you might as well just, send that keep that DM right there. Yeah, you sending him a DM telling him, I'm gonna use your beat that I've been holding for 6 years to diss your artist. Well, that's not his artist, but the artist you working with. Man said, hell no, keep that beat sitting where it's been sitting for 6 years. Keep it right there. Shoot. Matter of fact, send it back. Shoot. I can give it to somebody else. Shoot. So do I think Megan Thee Stallion won this battle? Yeah. Yeah. She won this battle. I don't care how many disses. No. She won on the well, yeah, she won. She's not pressed. She's showing Nicki Minaj how to move. I threw a little shade at you, and you just went over the edge. You want to put a whole diss song on me and call out my mama and say, dig up my mama and apologize to my mama, lying on my dead mamas, and I'm just sitting here looking pretty, letting you go crazy. I would say Megan Thee Stallion won the war at the end. And now she can win the battle if she drops a song on Pink Friday that's a complete diss song to Nicki Minaj. And even if Nicki Minaj drops a diss song on Pink Friday, it wouldn't be as impactful as Megan Thee Stallion's diss song, because people will be more anticipated on listening and hearing what Megan Thee Stallion actually has to say fully to Nicki Minaj. Because a lot of people feel like Nicki Minaj crossed the line by bringing up her dead mama. So if people are going to be sitting and possibly even hoping and praying that she brings up her father, people are going to sit and wait and wonder, what is Megan Thee Stallion going to say in this diss record to Nicki Minaj? If Roc Nation and Megan Thee Stallion was smart, which I'm sure Roc Nation is smart, and Megan Thee Stallion, she went to college. But if they're just going to sit here and try to ride the wave of hiss, when honestly people are just excited about that one line in the song, which is Megan's Law, they better be prepared for Nicki Minaj to keep going, because I think it's, they better tell Megan Thee Stallion to get her ass in that studio and work on that part 2, and let that be the full diss to Nicki Minaj. And drop it on the Pink Friday, because Nicki Minaj might be she might be planning to drop another diss song on Pink Friday, because she now knows. I don't know if Nicki Minaj now knows that Pink Friday is her days. You dropping this damn Bigfoot song on a damn Sunday when we over here trying to praise the good Lord? Talking about. If anything, girl, you should have had this Bigfoot song saved in the damn archives, getting it ready for this Friday, girl. You should have got the Bob's juices ready, girl. You got our coochies dry as a desert.
Oh my God!
Yeah, the Bob's coochies dry as a desert. Well, who are Bobs? Are Bobs women and men and yeah, everybody's Bobs. Shoot, my boinker ain't hard. My boinker is a funky, stinky, wet noodle right now. Shoot, I was hoping to have a nice, clean, hard boinker for a Pink Friday, Nicki Minaj. You dropped it on Sunday. Shoot. Was it Sunday or Saturday? I don't know, nor do I give a damn. Pink Friday should have been your day, girl. You should have held this song for Pink Friday, Bigfoot, and the world would have ate this song up. Girl, they ate the song and spit it out. You dropped that on Sunday, they ate the song for a second and spit it right out and said, nah, that ain't it. That ain't got the right seasoning of Cobain. You can't line on your dead mama, lying on your dead mama. Oh, girl, I don't give a damn about the different octaves that you got on that damn dead mama. Lying on your dead mama. You can turn that into an R&B song. Lying on your dead mama. I don't give a damn. You should have did it on Pink Friday. I would have accepted this more on a Pink Friday, because I would have been lit. Yeah, me and my wife, we'd we turn up on Fridays. But then again, well, yeah, we would have said, fuck that dirty laundry. We going to the laundromat on a Sunday. But damn, girl, now this Friday, I might have to do some dirty laundry now. Yeah, we usually do it on Sunday. Now I gotta probably do it on Friday because it ain't nothing happening on a Friday. Now, if you was dropping this Bigfoot song on Friday, Nicki Minaj, then I would have said, fuck them dirty draws and them funky wife beaters, and I want to sit and listen and get drunk and get lit, baby, off of marijuana with my wife and listen to your damn Bigfoot diss song, and I would have had that shit playing all day, but instead you dropped it on a Sunday, and now I'm tired. I'm tired and sleepy, and I gotta do laundry. I'm fed up. I ain't got nothing to look forward to on a Friday but laundry now. Hold on now, Megan Thee Stallion, girl. You got something for Friday, girl? Then maybe I can change my damn tune. What you talking? Let me get off there next. I got some other stuff I got to talk about real quick. Sure. Oh, yeah, I just want to let y'all know that Megan Thee Stallion, yeah. Well, yeah, Nicki Minaj, you got to stop accusing her of sleeping around with people that, girl, you got 100% tea on that? Nicki Minaj accuses Megan Thee Stallion of sleeping with her stepfather, who her stepdaddy is. We don't know no stepdaddies. I thought she had a daddy. Oh, hold on now. I don't know nothing about her mama's life, how she was getting down. Yeah, she had a stepfather. I thought she was married. I thought she was married to her daddy and they were still married. What the hell is going on up in here of Megan Thee Stallion? Girl! Who's your stepdaddy? I want to talk to him. But yeah, in this article, Nicki Minaj accuses Megan Thee Stallion of sleeping with her stepfather in Bigfoot diss. Social media response, I wish a bitch would play with my deceased mother. Oh, social media response. What the hell you give a damn about what social media response is? Who the hell posted this? The Jasmine brand. Social media response. I wish a bitch would play with my deceased mom. Girl, what the hell are you posting what the social media responses are? What the hell? Let me get this off my damn funky screen, Jasmine brand. Talking about. That's why I stay with Got the Scoop. Where's Got the Scoop at? Hollywood unlock my donkey's barnyard. But yeah, Monique Slaughter. Monique Slaughter, girl, you slaughterhouse with horses and pigs and animals? Is that your girl, you kind of look like a CHRISEAN rock mixed with a little bit of Megan Thee Stallion, mixed with a little bit of yeah, you got a little bit of CHRISEAN rock with that lazy eye over there on your right side head, and you got a little bit of Megan Thee Stallion in you. You got a hybrid thing happening with you. But yeah, Monique Slaughter speaks after suggested that Megan Thee Stallion should be hit with a lawsuit for Megan's Law Bar. For the Megan's Law Bar. I mean, see if I can fully screen this. As y'all know, my shit, all my pictures was janky. Look at this. Another picture janky. But yeah, Monique Slaughterhouse speaks after suggesting that Megan Thee Stallion should be hit with a lawsuit for Megan's Law Bar. And I guess Megan's Law family, caught the funky wind and said, yeah, I think you're right. Oh, let me take that. Let me move this picture to the side. Look like a clown nose on a little girl. Lord have mercy. Oops. Family of Megan Kanka considering taking legal action against Megan Thee Stallion over Megan's Law Bar. Oh, look at that. Megan Law Bar. Claims it's disrespectful to use her name in graphic manner. People are saying, well, to some degree, Megan brought aware to your daughter's law. And you should be more thankful and grateful that she did so. But to some degree, Megan Thee Stallion, girl, did you really listen to what you were saying? You said, don't be mad at me, pretty much. be mad at the Megan's law. Why should anybody be mad at a law that is protecting children? And I was just, wanted to know about that. And that's like Cardi B saying, pretty much telling Nicki Minaj, knowing that she has a husband that's on the register list, to go take your husband to a park. That's kind of the same thing. That's like saying, don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at this Megan. Be mad at that Megan, that little girl that died and had that law changed due to a pervert in the neighborhood. Don't be mad at this Megan rapping. Be mad at that dead Megan girl that had laws changed for little children. So Megan Thee Stallion, what are you saying, girl? I kind of find that a little bit weird and odd. And I think it's time, maybe the family should sue. Girl, don't be disrespecting my daughter, saying pretty much don't be mad at you. Blame my daughter on why she's changing laws to protect babies. Talking about. But yeah, that was that. That was the saga of Megan Thee Stallion right now. I'm hoping for a part 2, which is on Friday. And I hope one of them ladies put out a song on Friday at least. I don't know. Cardi, Nicki. Maybe Cardi might drop a song on Friday. Who knows? Cardi been in the cut. CRISEAN Rockhead. Girl, what are you doing losing all these... Look at the picture, y'all. I'm pissed off already. I can't even talk. Look at this. What are you doing losing all your followers, girl? You, the God giveth, taketh away from you if. What you doing if? Talking about if. Look at this. CRISEAN Rock loses 200K Instagram followers after Blueface face tattoo. After Blueface tattoo. You ain't have to say Blueface face. Blueface face. You could have just said Blueface tattoo. TMZ, get your shit together. Maybe I should write for TMZ because they slipping like they stepping on banana peels up in here. What do y'all think? Are y'all a follower of CRISEAN Rock, and are you guys one of the unfollowers? The unfollowers. The girl has crashed out a long time ago. It took a damn funky Blueface tattoo to make y'all realize that y'all didn't think she was a crash outer when she had her baby upside down, like she was dumping, like she was a bully, and she was hanging her baby upside down, see if he had any damn lunch money. Y'all didn't think she was a crash out dummy then? Y'all didn't think she was a crash out dummy when she was linking up with Blueface, even after she thought that he was being a weirdo for posting her son's hernia. Y'all didn't think she was a weirdo when she moved back in Blueface's house after Jade and Alexis moved out with her girlfriend. I guess a tattoo on the face said, oh no, I washed my hands on her. Yeah, y'all gotta stop being CRISEAN Rockheads and having a mind of your damn own up in there. Sure. Now following behind this girl, and y'all ain't giving her, no real criticism about herself. But then again, now y'all are. But look at y'all. Y'all done created a Frankenstein. A girl, y'all done got her head so damn far up her own funky butt. She don't know how to get it out. She think who she is. Like Nicki Minaj. To where she will call a producer that's producing her ops music and say, I'm using your beat that I had sitting around in my dirty closet near my funky shoes for 6 years, and now I'm finna use it. Yeah, she just thought who she was, and I'm Nicki Minaj, so I know he gonna let me ride. And he said no. Yeah, CRISEAN Rock think who she is. Girl, you ain't got no music out, girl. You are definitely not no Nicki Minaj, so Nicki Minaj can get away with certain things that you definitely cannot do. I wonder if Nicki Minaj lost a couple of 100,000 followers in her Instagram and Twitter. I don't know. A lot of people are pretty much Team Megan. I want to know. A lot of people are saying, yeah, I used to be a Nicki Minaj fan, but lately she's been on some bullshit. Same way Chrisean Rock, she was everybody's favorite, but nowadays everybody looking at T.Y.S.R and everybody feeling like everybody likes her now because she's quiet, she's humble, and she knows how to get down with them knuckles. And she allegedly kicked the ass of E.T. from the baddies on the reunion up in here. Shoot. Still protecting her sister because I think E.T. wanted to fight T.S.R's sister, Chrisean Rock, and now she's now I heard that she kicked E.T.'s ass. Yeah, and I'm sure she had Chrisean Rock on her mind as well while kicking E.T.'s ass on a reunion allegedly. I don't know. I wasn't there. If I was, then guess what? I would have been told y'all what the hell happened at the. They wouldn't even need a reunion if I was there. If I was there, I would have been told y'all what went down, who got their ass kicked, and I possibly would have secretly recorded and showed it and got my channel blocked, barred, and banned. But I would have did it just for y'all talking. But instead, they got me blocked, barred, and banned at the door, and I'm not allowed in the Zeus Network station. I tried to sneak in there one time with Donkey, and they said no donkeys allowed. And yeah, Donkey said, "Fuck y'all." Right, Donkey? You said, "Fuck them." Yeah, look at him. You see, you damn right. I said it. But yeah, girl. Nobody, this girl is so goofy, Chrisean Rockhead. She thinks tattoos of her baby daddy is loyalty. Girl, you literally had a tattoo on your neck, over your eyebrow. You had it across her coochie, allegedly. I think it says Jonathan's pussy. You had about 13 tattoos and a baby. And that man's still over there living with Jaden. If delusional was a person, yeah, I think it would have a bunch of blue face tattoos with a missing tooth in the front. Talk it.
Oh my God!
With a bunch of big ass gaudy chains. Yeah, trying to find a way to live in her baby daddy house because she can't afford to rent on her own. Talking about. That's what delusional would look like if it was a person. But yeah, the girl thinks by getting a bunch of tattoos of Blueface that's gonna bring daddy home. Girl, that's gonna leave your ass alone in a home by yourself with your song talking. Yeah, girl, he don't love you. And I think even he knows that you a crash out dummy to where you will crash out for him. I think the man is loving the fact that you are losing 200,000 followers every damn day because you a crash out dummy, and he knows that he's the cause of it. He's the cause of you losing 200,000 followers. So he's basking in his glory now, and you don't see it. You thinking that he loves you and adores you, girl. That's just delusion written all over your face right there, literally. Delusion. And you need to get your shit together. You got a son. People are saying that the baby is suffering from fetal alcohol poisoning or something like that, because the girl was an alcoholic while she was pregnant with him, and now they trying to be social media diagnosticers and diagnosing her babies with fetal alcohol syndrome. Yeah, I don't take Chrisean Rock serious, not even a little bit. Yeah, she uses the public's emotion. She knows how to tamper with she knows how to pull the heartstrings of people. She throws God in there, and she uses religion to cling on to clout, and it's not cute and it's not funny, and she needs to go sit her dusty funky butt down and wear something other than a damn funky velour suit, you funky butt. Speaking of a funky butt, look at this. Look at the old Joe Biden funky butt Biden. Look at funky butt Biden. Look at him trying to get Taylor Swift. Cause Taylor Swift, yeah, he realized that Taylor Swift's new boyfriend, a football player, he ain't never been famous for anything ever. Now he's the most talked about football player in the world after dating Taylor Swift or Swiffer. Yeah, because she built like a Swiffer Sweeper. She all skinny and shit while on that stage. Looked like built like a Swiffer Sweeper. So the man, Joe Funky Butt Biden, felt like, yeah, Joe Biden's camp reportedly desperate for Taylor Swift's 24 endorsement. Sir, you need to sit your old, I could smell the Geritol, Bengay, and aroma funky therapy on your old funky butt. What the hell do you want any endorsements? You need endorsements from Bengay, from your Life Alert. Life Alert. You need some endorsements from Shaded Pines Nursing Home from the Golden Girls, where Sophia never wanted to go. You need endorsements for all types of damn kneecap pills. Yeah. See now, medication. That's what you need endorsements from. You don't need no young endorsements from Taylor Swift or Swiffer's fans to keep your old Bengay applesauce eating pork chops and applesauce puree. Yeah. The man can't even eat a pork chop. He gotta get it smashed down and pureed and injected into his arms. He gotta eat like an alien. Yeah. You gotta eat through a feeding tube. Talking about. Sir, you are 3,000 dinosaur in dinosaur years. You are 3,000-year-old in dinosaur years. Yeah, y'all know dog years. Yeah. This man thinks he can run this world again. And he thinks by doing that, by being the president again, is by getting Taylor Swift or Swiffer's fans to help get his old funky Bengay smelling Geritol. Yeah. Probably gripping. But it ain't gripping. Teeth probably dripping from the poly gripping. He thinks that he could be the president. Delusion. If delusional was another person, he would be eating pork chop and applesauce through a damn needle. Have poly grip drippings from his teeth still stuck on his gums. Yeah, he would. Yeah, if delusional was a person, he'll have his feet, his socks on backwards. Yeah, inside out. Drawers on top of his head while he wakes up in the morning. Yeah, free balling under a robe. Talking about. The man is delusional. The man need to go sit down in a nursing home somewhere and figure out his next His next Sit down with the Lord. I'm sure he had a couple. I'm sure he had a couple of run-ins with the good Lord, his old ass. His old ass had a couple of run-ins with the good Lord. The good Lord, I'm sure, gave him a couple of lifelines and say, I'm going to let you eat. Now he wants to try to eat again and again and again by using Taylor Swift for Swift's fans, putting his old butt back in presidency. You need to go sit your funky butt down somewhere and turn on MASH. And turn on the show MASH and watch it. And watch some Golden Girls. And watch some Designing Women. And watch some, plenty of old shows that you can watch out here. He could, sure. He's choosing not to. He's thinking that he's still in the game. He's still in the young man's running game. He think he competing with Trump. Well, Trump ain't all that young either. He's the old, funky butt. But he ain't as old as, this old funky fossil here that thinks that he can run the world. You probably walking and running into the walls while walking to the bathroom, and you out here thinking that you can run the world. What you talking? The man wakes up in the middle of the night with his drawers on backwards, with pee-pee stains in the back of his underwear and doodle stains on the front, and he walking through the White House, running into the walls, trying to get to the bathroom to pee-pee on himself. Yeah, pee-pee in the toilet, but he pee-pees on himself, right where the doodle is, because he got his drawers on backwards. And he think he can run the world. What you talking about? He needs an intervention. He need him a good one. He need him an intervention right along with a straitjacket. Talking about. Doctors, he's loose again. He got his drawers on backwards again. Luckily, ain't on top of his head this time. Talking about. But yeah, what do y'all think about this? I think he's well enough to run the world, or he needs to go sit down in a nursing home and watch his favorite show of Mama's Family and MASH while eating some good old mashed potatoes. Talking. Oh. I said what I said. I just want to say real quick, where the hell is Diddy been? Diddy, where you at? I ain't seen you in a long time now. You used to being out here showing your ass and partying and having a good time and being seen and heard, but now you ain't want to be seen or heard. What you doing? I just wanted to say shout out to Jade and Alexa, because that girl saw her baby daddy go to jail and she felt like that was her time to run, cut ties and run and shit. I didn't see her with her babies either. She done cut ties with her babies too. Jada, I said Jaden, what the hell you popping your bald-headed ass out for? What you doing? Girl. You need to go sit your ass back over there, eat your Nutri-Grain bars, and mind your damn business like you've been doing, girl. We had enough of you from last year. You ain't got no new tea to talk about. Get your ass up out of here. Talk about it. You're over there eating her Nutri-Grain bar. I said Jade and Alexis, and then here come Jada when to pop her ass out. Yeah, here I come. No, you ain't Megan Thee Stallion, girl. Here you go. Get your ass out of here. Girl, that girl saw her baby daddy go to jail and said, I'm getting the hell out of this house, packed up her shit, and moved into her girlfriend's house in her mama's basement somewhere. Yeah, the baby's still trying to find her. The babies woke up to an empty house. Yeah, Jaden and Alexis' babies woke up to an empty house and found out on Instagram that she's with a new woman. Sure. Kind of life are her kids living? Everybody worried about CHRISEAN Rock's son. What about Jada Alexis' kids? Where was her kids at? She out here having a good time. Yeah. Strap on. Strap off. Yeah, she having a good time with them strap-ons and strap-offs. While babies out here still searching through pantries trying to find them some good noodles so they can ball and eat. While the mama's out here playing, Love While My Husband Is Locked Up. Nicki Minaj is playing Love After Lockup, and Jada Alexis is playing Love While My Baby Daddy Is Locked Up. Talking about. But I love y'all from the top, middle, bottom of my heart. I know I didn't play any music, but Donkey, play some slow jams right now for the people while we leave this joint. Yeah, love y'all from the top, middle, bottom of my heart. I just had to come here and talk about some stuff and get into some drama. I just want to also say that Sweet Cherry Susan, you cannot ban the TEA man, baby. Talking about, we always gonna find our way back to talk to the people, even if the people don't agree. I don't give a damn. Said what I said, and I stand on it. 11 toes down, baby. 11 toes down. Yeah, until next time, I'll let you know when I'm finna go live. You'll catch the notification. Yeah, and you can also follow my other page, which is T.Y.S.R. Mr. TEA. Talking about, go find all my pages. I only got 2. Subscribe. Click the like button, the dislike button. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all to click the dislike button because I know that y'all don't listen to me and y'all like to do the opposite of what I tell y'all. So I would say click the dislike button just so y'all can click the like button. Y'all know how I do. And I know how y'all do. Talking about. But yeah, I said what I said. Oh yeah, and Ice Spice girl, I heard what you said about Lotto. And I heard what you said about Cardi in that song. You think you the shit, you not even a fart. I be going hard. I be breaking their heart. She told Cardi B, well, Lotto, honestly, girl, it's not even about you at this point. That song, she just pretty much told you, girl, you're not even a funky, stinky, shitty fart. You ain't shit to her. But she also said, Cardi B, girl, she's saying that she has a hard knock life, no Annie. She need her a tan. She can lose anything but her man. Cardi, how do you feel about Ice Spice throwing shade at you for losing your husband, Offset? Ice Spice was being shady. I've been told y'all that Ice Spice is silent but deadly. You're like a funky fart sometimes. But that wasn't silent, but that would be a deadly one. Talking about. But I love y'all from the top, middle, bottom of my entire heart. Until next time, I'm about to go find some more drama so I can do a show again tomorrow, maybe every day of the week. You're Nicki Minaj, girl. Stop crashing out. Megan Thee Stallion, a girl. I want to hear a whole diss record on Friday. Is what I want from Megan Thee Stallion at this point. So I'm interested now. Sure, I ain't been interested in Megan Thee Stallion's music because it all sounds redundant, which it still is redundant. Same flow, same shit every day. But now I want to hear some more from her. Sure. Why you want to hear some more from her from now? Because Nicki Minaj is pressed? There ain't nothing but a flip-flopper, Mr. TEA.
Get the flip-flop shit on me.
Yeah.
Flip-flop is this shit. You ever seen a motherfucker flip-flop on you and shit like this? In your face? Go crazy, be flipping and shit.
Talking about. Yeah, like I said, I love y'all from the top, middle, bottom of my entire heart. Until next time, I will be doing the show soon. I'm about to go see who else is beefing and bickering. I want to go see if Nicki Minaj is still talking shit about Megan Thee Stallion's mama and possibly her daddy too. She's probably gonna say line. Part 2 is gonna be lying on your dead daddy. On your dead daddy. Lying on your dead daddy. On your dead daddy. The girls are fighting. That's all I gotta say about that. The girls are actually fighting this time and saying names and putting hats on it. And I'm here for the drama. These men out here is more like look at Drake and 21 Sandwich. They over here getting matching hairstyles, trying to be double mint twin brothers. The double mint twin brothers. Sure. They're silky with their silky braids. Trying to be the double mint twin brothers. I rebuke y'all. Talking.
Down, Satan! I rebuke you on the prince of darkness! Down, I say!
Yeah. And since it's the both of y'all, 21 Sandwich and Drake, I'm gonna do it 2 times. Talk.
Out, Satan! Out, I say! Take Beelzebub with you! I rebuke you! Out!
Yeah, I do. Sure. But yeah. Love y'all. Make sure, pick a side. What you talking about? Yeah, I picked the side this time, and I picked Megan's side. Sure. Nicki Minaj is moving on. I ain't trying to be on a losing team this time. I've been a loser all my life. All my life I had to fight from being a loser. Yeah, and I'm still losing. Sure. Yeah, girl, get your old funky drunk butt out of her face. You go over there. Go down there, CHRISEAN Rockhead. Yeah, I call her CHRISEAN Rockhead, not because she's a crackhead or nothing, because she a hard head. She a hard head. She don't listen to nobody talking about. But yeah. Megan Thee Stallion, Lotto girl, you get up off that floor, because that's what Ice Spice said. She said she all over the floor. Bitches can't stand me or something like that. She's my son, but I ain't her mammy. She's telling you to get up off that floor, girl. You talking about putting it on the floor, putting your cheetah print grandma's panties on the floor, and she telling you to get up off the floor, and you can't stand her. You her son, but she ain't your mammy, is what she told you, Lotto girl. She's saying she's sonning you. Yeah, the way Nicki Minaj thought she was sonning Megan Thee Stallion, but people who are saying that she's son Nicki Minaj, talking about. Yeah, I'm starting trouble with everybody. I don't give a damn. Megan Thee Stallion, Lotto, Ice Spice, and everything nice. Cardi, girl, you need to call Ice Spice and ask her what was that losing her man line was about in that Orphan Annie. CHRISEAN Rock, the crash out queen. CHRISEAN Rock, the crash out queen. Nicki Minaj. Yeah, I called y'all's name. What you talking?
Who there called my name?
Yeah, I called you up. Your name is...